Так, начали следующее. Что у нас по Дискорду? Так, главный затейник данной игры, бля, сети. Сети. Но игнорь. Но игнорит. Иди нахуй. Я не буду все это перепечатывать на русском. Так, погнали. Так, что у нас имеется? Бля, ну выглядит, конечно, это наслойка на хуйню говняна. Так, давай попозырим с тобой, походу.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Бля, чё она как... Блядь, вторая часть. Почему с лицами та же хуйня? Блядь.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Мне нужно было нечто большее.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Вот ты, блядь, романтик. Я хотел узнать тебя больше, как и человеческое существо. Блядь.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
Блядь,
I wasn't
ладно.
in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Джейкоб, Холми, блядь, скажи, что ты хотя бы нормально
I'm glad the
пообщаешься.
elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Давай за честно.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Блять, многие люди ненавидят инопланетян, и чё дальше?
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Хуя себе ты, блять. Нихуя.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Бля, мощно. Ладно. Ой, бля.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Какой он, блядь, суровый. Доставил дополнительное оружие? Где? Узор. Так, давай сразу помощника еще вкачаем. Ну ладно. А где амуниция? Я что-то не понял. Притяжатель. Зажигательные патроны. Улучшает боевые способности носимого оружия. Барьер. Заблокировано. Выбранные члены отряда не на вашей стороне. Создать щит. В смысле не на моей стороне? А ладно, ты чё, псина? Выбранные члены на ваш. Поднимается в воздух, ударяется. Ага. Вот это вот надо было, чтобы оно и вкачивало, а не способности ёбаные. Ну ладно.
Got it! With you, Shepard.
Be right there. With you!
Staying close.
Ой, блядь. Ладно, давай смотреть. Бег, укрытие, быстрое сохранение, быстрая загрузка, боевые действия, стрелять, наведение. Убрать оружие H. Ладно, план управления держать. Последнее оружие X. Приказ построиться к цели. Куда, блядь, построить? Если построиться. Ну ладно. Будем надеяться, что
With you.
Тэшка это идти за мной. Да, вроде как.
Hostiles are...
Говорили, что всех спиздили. Не все же получается.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle. Strange.
Это что такое?
Requesting assist battery systems engaged. Visual system damage offline.
Это что такое? Верните обратно.
Shoot them before they take out your shield. Here we go.
Hostile forces have engaged. Requesting assistance system failure.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Где, блядь, инвентарь? А,
Grabbing cover!
With you.
это осталось на ту же кнопку. Это хорошо. Где инвентарь, сука? Блять, не страдай. Во, все, я нашел пистолет. Я что, типа, сугубо на пистолетах буду? Я, конечно, не против. Бля, странный взлом, но хуй с ним. Что здесь забрали?
On our right.
Я понял, короче, однерка это чисто для ближников отбиваться. Вот импульс конченый. Не зарядись. О, здорово. Как дела?
Right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Опа.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies. You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight.
Талюха.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
Да
No,
ты иди
Praza,
нахуй,
you're
задал.
working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Бля, я не хочу, чтобы она отвлекала на себя кого-то.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Бля, да ну нахуй, я... А что если в голову отстрелить?
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
We'll take care of them.
Я заметил их уже. Бля, у меня мало патронов от этого пистолета.
They've seen us.
Нахуя ты поднимаешь их в воздух? Сука. Они поднимают их в воздух. И это мне пиздец не нравится.
Use overload on them. You're done! Use overload on them. You're done! Dropped him! Got him.
Бля, какой пиздатый кроет. Он летает и просто
Shepard,
поднимает
Praza
всё.
and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Enemy down! Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Right!
Understood!
А, сюда ты хочешь?
Going to cover!
Grabbing cover! Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
А можно мне от этого гранатомета, блядь, патроны? Блядь, долбоёбы. Сука, ебанаты.
That mechs got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
А да хрен ты его достал?
Overlord will take out their
Мне
shield.
нет этого такого. В смысле, почему есть винтовка, но ее нету? Где? Кладка, блин, милиции. Да, целый еще живцев орел. Да? Так, куда? Очищенные рити.
I'll take it.
Боеприпасы к тяжелому. Бля, скажи, что ты цела.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. Mechs will protect. Have to hide. Have to hide. No escape. Can't hide forever. Swarms will find you. Monsters find you. No hope. No escape.
Vitor, I'm here to protect you. I won't let the monsters get you. I promise.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Мне же мурики собирают.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
эти.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More
Как он
importantly,
жнецов?
why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Где-то Люха.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Блять. Сука.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there.
А чё такая
If I
агрессивная?
find anything that can
По
help you,
отношению
I'll
ко
let you
мне.
know.
Братали же, заебись.
We're ready for pickup.
Бля, короче, дебилы. Электромухами. Пиздят людей. Логично, непонятно. Блять, это сука...
Good work on Freedom's progress.
Ай.
The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Бля.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
В смысле, блядь, нельзя? Я с ней чпокался, ей можно доверять.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
В смысле Гарус исчез? Бля, в смысле Гарус исчез?
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
Нет.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Мать, сюда,
Hey, Commander.
Джакушка.
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it
Мысли,
gone. The
блядь.
team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Ебать, сюда нахуй. Ля, какая лайба всех. На шилочках и проводочка, блядь. Наполированная. SR2. Да, ладно.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
В смысле дать кораблю название? Такое же, как и было, Нормандус. Вот же нахуй. Дать, блядь, кораблю название. У него есть название. Короче, теперь мы нихуя не в Альянсе, а так, намады странствующие. Теперь мне дадут наконец-то винтовку, блядь, себе поставить. Не с ебаными пистолетами носиться. Бля, ну хлопокалиберный пистолет он прикольный. Но было бы патронов хотя бы. Новый уровень, полученный опыт и 2 очка вклада, итоги задания. Подтверждено, что на путь свободы на план дали именно коллекционеры. Виттор, уцелевший, вернулся на мигрирующий флот стали Зорой. Мы постараемся добыть из его инструментатрона максимум полезной инфы, боеприпасы. Для разработки этого улучшения вам необходим ученый. Улучшение тяжелого оружия. Плюс 15 к боеприпасу. Элементы питания в тяжелом. Их можно совершенствовать, добавив, увеличив сам количество выстрелов за один. Редиты и реди. При стрельбе оружие нагревается, выбрасываемое там заглядывание. Ждал что-то. Блядь, чисто гопник ёбаный. Да, пустоватенько, маляха. Что-то не похоже на большую нормальную идет. Наверное,
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
это мой корабль, и что, блядь, что это
Without
такое?
that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Нужно нанять команду профессора. Используйтесь предоставленным призывом досье, Заидом Массами, Касуми Гота. Отправляйтесь на Алкеру. Высадиться на планете Зиона, лист предела Смара. Наблюдая, соблюдая Цербер, годами трудился, новая боль совершенно Нормандии.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Бля, прикольно. Четыре. У меня своя каюта есть. Ля. У меня мой траходром 3000 есть. Звуковая система, выбрать музычку. Ну-ка, чё по... В смысле? Чё, бля? Я хочу музыку настроить. Нахрен мне этот мафон, если он не работает? Опа-на, можно присесть, выпить с кем-то бокальчик другой. Не, ну такой чисто костюмчик нормальный. Меня музон шпарит. Личный терминал, статус команды. Ну, проверь. Инфа. Досье Архангел в небольших тактических группах. Эксперт, инструментроны и отличный снайпер Архангел. Капитан наемников, прекрасный техник. Можно найти на Омеге. Отличный снайпер, инструментрон и отличный снайпер. Досье Архангел. Капитан наемников, прекрасный техник и стратег. Его можно найти на Омеге. В смысле? Профессор Морден Солус. Шо? Ветеран. Заид Масани. Ведение боя, выживание, тактика обороны. В последнее время Заида видели на Омеге. Лучшего галактики убийцы всегда с ним. Заключенная Джек. Фамилия неизвестна. Биотик исключительной силы. Примечание. Криминальное прошлое. На данный момент заключение. Лучший биотик из числа людей. Церберу удалось ее освобождение из корабля Чистилища. Искусный вор Касумио. Диверсия, внедрение, добыча, похищение, невидимость, гибкий стиль боя. Спиздила у Цербера очень важные материалы. Последний раз замечено на Цитадели. Короче, вот эти две на одной хуйне, а остальные на другой. Вождь, доктор Окер. Опыт боевых действий стратегический. Доктор Окер, опытный властный командир, ветеран Кроганских восстаний. Досье вождь, доктор Окер. Кроган, который доктор Окер? Кроганских восстаний одержим спасением своего народа от генофага. Кроган профессор? Ученый? Что? Отряда наемника синее светило на Карлуксе. Блять. Что? Ну ладно, допустим, что по тебе? Лояльность обычная, способности перегрузки, деформация, пистолеты-пулеметы, крупнокалиберные пистолеты, ну такие же, как я. Обычное притяжение зажигательные патроны, крупнокалиберные пистолеты, дробовики. Блять, Архангел, пиздатый снайпер и биотик. Ой, не биотик, а инструментатрон. Почему мне кажется, что именно Архангел это Гарус, блять? Почему описание подходит под Гаруса, блять? Выбрать, что за улучшение? Право совершенствования. Улучшение позволяет увеличить выполнение задания, получить доступ к идее на задание, купить в магазине, разработав при помощи исследовательского терминала. Советника Андерсона. На случай, если слухи правдивы, вы на самом деле живы, прошу встретиться со мной в Цитадели. За прошедшие 2 года многое изменилось, вы подарили нам власть. Только вы по праву можете подтвердить или опровергнуть зашедшее по нашей душе. А призрак. Шепард, мы завершили переговоры с Заидом Масани. Его имя, возможно, вам знакомо. Заид принимал участие во многих известных, а также абсолютно неизвестных операциях. Мне кажется, что такой человек мог бы пригодиться. Сейчас он на Омеге тратит свой последний гонорар. Там его можно найти. Все денежные вопросы я с ним решил лично. Капитан, исследовательский корабль Розали связан с Цербером. Экипаж корабля испытывал нового противотранспортного средства «Молот». После того на борту корабля были работающие на нас ученые, доктор Мануэль Кайше, доктор Роберт Улой. Мы хотим, чтобы вы отыскали корабль, его исследовательскую команду и ученых последние. А это будет отображаться? В Нормандии воздвигнуть памятник. Ленс хочет почтить память в Нормандии, воздвигнуть памятник, приют ее обломки. Мы хотели бы, чтобы вы в числе первых побывали на месте трагедии и установили там правильно. Подожди, так это коллекционеры напали на Нормандию? Это адмирал Хакер. Система Амады. Шлем-разведчик. Нашим инженерам по созданию брони пришла в голову идея, что вам не всегда имеет смысл засвечивать лицо направо и налево. Они решили выслать вам устройство, которое Цербер использует при проведении секретной операции. Кроме того, в нем есть дополнительный функционал, который может в вашей каюте. Одно наше отделение без каких-либо предупреждений перестало выходить на связь. В проекте «Властелин» задействованы достаточно опасные технологии. IT-система Тифона, дубовоизлучатель, Касунигота, финансовая корпорация внесения, информация о вашем счете. Стэнлис, банковский агент, финансирование вознесения Земля. Здравствуйте, капитан Шепард. Благодарим за предоставление актуальных медицинских справок. Этим статусом мертва заменен на статус жив. После вычета небольшой комиссии на закрытие дела с последующим изменением статуса восстановления остаток кредитов составляет 100 тысяч кредитов. Там, блядь, было, по-моему, ляма 10. Общаются свои главные активы и предоставим лучшие ставки. Иди ты нахуй. Сдорвал, блядь, спиздил мне бабки. Так, ладно, архив. Че за нахуй? А, ну это то, что я отметил как причину. Бля, прикольно. Выглядит, по крайней мере. Короче, нам нужен каюта экипажа инженерная палуба. Я зачекаю, сколько видос уже идет. Бля, видос пора заканчивать. Ну, сейчас чисто экскурсию проведем по Новой Нормандии. Так, что тут у нас? Лифт, иерархия, станции слежения, использовать. Сузи. А тут что, нижняя палуба. Инженер дал данные.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
Это пафосная
What can we
пизда.
do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
И что,
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
Ты чё,
In short, if
ёбнутая?
we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Ага, то есть Т6 АМС.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA
I bet you can
anything
find
else?
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
То есть у меня одна дамочка, дамочка, которая тоже очень любит двигаться.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Но мы с ней
Actually, we
почему-то
don't
не
know much
друзья.
about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Направляйтесь на Омегу Т6 АМС. Да, я же сказал. Бля, вообще пиздец. Мы вам укомплектовали, блядь, Нормандию, но мы забыли добавить вам хуйню, которая нужна. Тут есть кто? Тут нет никого. Ну, блядь, комнатка для какого-то затворника. Блядь. Сука, и тут взяли, нашлобились, блядь. Могли бы нормально корабль укомплектовать по самые яйца. Тут чё? Тут такой же проход.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Почему?
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicles and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Вездеход и шаттл. А где вездеход? Ну, шаттл вон. Меня чё, на вездеход наебали? Уёбы. Бля, прикольно. А тут у нас что? Блять, еще и анимация, которая лагает.
Access to life support is restricted.
Мужской туалет. Бля, прям толкал. Прям из душа. Бля, душ, кстати, низковатый. Чтоб по-человечески в таком помыться надо, бля, троху наебаться. Блядь, подойди нормально. О, сука, подойди нормально. Да, он слишком низко. И скорее вот эту вот лейку, блядь, собьешь 5 раз. Смотровая палуба, жилая палуба, палуба 3, каюта экипажа, женский туалет. Печально. Никого нет.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday.
А это, блядь, вообще безопасно рядом с ядерным яйцом, блядь, жить. Ребят, вас вообще не напрягает, да? Тут за окном ядерное яйцо, блядь. Ну это реактор, скорее всего. Вам как, нормально? Какую дозу рентгена, блядь, получить? Бля, почему он такой застревучий? С ним, кстати, побазарил. Я недоволен. Ля. Нормандия.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Шуточки, блядь, пошли.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel, you did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Так, окей. Еще задание.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
В смысле? Второстепенная электросеть, я обо всем этом забочусь. А бота выдать
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Ну ладно, вроде нормально.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Отправляйтесь в цитадель, закупите продукты питания. Хорошо. Ой, дверка. Чаквакс!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Бля, чё у неё голос такой старый? Молодая ж бабенька.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Как обычно. При помощи старого доброго.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race.
Бля, вот у
I
неё
have faith
лицо
that your
молодое,
dealings
но,
with Cerberus
сука,
will be
голос
ethical.
бабки какой-то дали.
I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Брендис Райс Айс. Ядро яичника?
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Ну ладно, Сузик. Не хочешь, чтоб я в тебе покопался, так уж и быть. Так, с этим я побазарить не могу. А Преслика я здесь увижу? Если здесь еще и Пресли будет, вообще выпадет. Хотя он там, по-моему, неплохо так поебало, короче. Старший артиллерист. Оба. Комнатка Миранды. Бля, нихуя себе. Ебать у тебя, нихуёвая вся комнатка, даже вон вид из комнаты неплохой. О, май. А это что такое? Что это? Дезинфекция, блядь. О, я хочу ее комнату, у нее как-то все более пиздато.
What can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Короче, отдельный
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Да-да-да, никакого давления.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. It's the reason, and it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Придется искать на Р-34 порнуху. Ладно, погнали. Где каюта экипажа? Туалет. А где обитает мой маленький Нига? Он, наверное, будет на боевой информационный центр. Еще он здесь будет. Бля, ну спасибо, конечно, что не надо по 10 минут ждать ёбаный этот.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Секретарь
I'm
Чамберс.
Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Ой, засмущал. Ой, смустенка, бля. Ой, сука.
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
Пообщаемся.
I always have time for you, Commander.
Изучить.
This organization
Давай,
has a
самым
dark
суровым.
reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Блядь. О, она из этих, блядь, из экстраправых или лет.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideas.
Ага. Я нашел третий для порнухи со всеми членами экипажа.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Блядь.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any
Блядь,
messages or
ну
appointments
ладно.
you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make
Блядь,
sure
тебе
you
в
know.
любой оргии рады.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how
Да
risky
ладно, не
our mission
оправдывайся по
is. Many of
поводу
us may
своей
not be coming back.
полезности.
That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Не будем ей, скажем так, ломать кайф от того, что под моим командованием все получится. Бля, бла-бла-бла. Капитан Шепард потерял мозги. Шкафчик для оружия. Бля, как он пиздато выглядит, еще бы патронов для него. Шепард. Пистолет-пулемет М4 Сюрикен, крупнокалиберка. 4 настройки. Дуговой излучатель. Цели невидимым лазерным лучом. Высокого напряжения. После попадания луча молнии в первую систему автонаведения внизу на соседние, создавая между ними электрическую дугу. Целый отряд противников. Блять, мне нравится этот гранатомет, мне не нравится, что для него нету нихуя. А, то есть с этим я именно буду гонять, да? Дробовик, катана, крупнокалиберный пистолет. У него тоже хищник. Сюрикен. Хищник. Бля, это не прикольно. Мне ж там какую-то винтовку выдавали. Джейкоб! Это вот с первой части вооружения. Дерьмище. Бля, вам вот вообще в прикол, да? Не, ну в принципе я понимаю, во время рутины встать, посмотреть на поля, залипнуть. Особенно если ты банку опрокинул.
Commander, There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Так давай побазарим. Ну иди нахуй. Блядь, заебал. Не, нихуя, назад, блядь. Мы с тобой не договорили.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Иди нахуй, блядь, я с ним побазарить, как Хоуми с Хоуми захотел. Он меня нахуй послал.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Ебать.
That's all for now.
Нихуя не
Logging you
понял.
out, Shepard.
Нихуя не понял, ну да ладно.
A scientist is required to use the technical
Требуется
laboratory.
ученый. Бля, смотри, есть, короче, профессор, есть ученый именно. Так, Джокер хотел еще побазарить, на этом мы закончим серию и на перерывчик. Чё?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Заебись.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented
Спасибо,
cells.
хоть
Each
что-то
operates in
ответить
isolation.
могут.
Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Оператор Лоусон.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Сука.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Ты, блядь. Ну, может, просто типов нахуй на соседнем корабле суициднуть.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Ебать, подъебочка к первой Нормандии.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Да, блядь, если бы такая яичка была, она бы заебала Джокера, нахуй. Ладно,
Can you
Джокер.
believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7.
Блять. Сука. Да, была бы, блядь, свобода яйцам.
Commander.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Ой, бля.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Типа, блядь, один такой, другая такая, ну ты ему
Ever think
об
about the
этом
old
не
Normandy and the
говори.
trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't.
Блядь.
The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Бля, звучит печально.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive
Пошла
settings while
нахуй.
engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Тебя
Commander,
это
can we shut this
ебать
thing
не
off? I don't
должно.
need it in my day-to-day.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
В
Yeah, everything with the
смысле?
intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
Да в смысле,
assume
нахуй ты
everything is
ему
going well up here.
нагрубил?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Включили, сука, снова все хорошо.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
В смысле, нахуй ты ему нагрубил, блядь? Я думал, он ответит, блядь, тебе, братан, придется с этим смириться. А он взял, сука, насрал ему в уши, блядь. Уёбище ебаное. Благо хотя бы дали, блядь, домашнюю одежду нормальную.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
Ладно.
terminal.
Так, сохранение, заканчиваем этот видос. Именно видос. А сами идем. Палладий 2500, Иридий 4500, Платина 2500, нулевой 2500, Панацилин 3, патроны 0. Тяжелое оружие. Иридита 142 куска. Короче, видос сейчас заканчиваем. Стрим продолжается, но я ухожу